So let's take us back to you, man.
It's the authentic social. I stay on task, stay on the map. I'm taking the bag. It's the authentic social.
Seriously,
It's a social club. If you dropping, you know what's up. Open up, show them some love. Social.
Made show of my life.
Roll with it, put it out and put your soul in it.
Make sure y'all subscribe to the Authentic Social Club podcast, man.
A whole vibe.
If you've done this for half your life or most of it, let's get the authentic social.
Let me talk to y'all for a minute.
Good evening, Authentics. What's going on? I'm your host, Phat Baby. This is my co-host, Bondon, the mediator.
Love with it.
Mogul in the background.
What up, Mogul?
What's going on?
O'Donnell Jones
Sis in
looking
the
ass.
background.
Wow.
And we got a special guest in here. My little brother, Berta, and his co-host, Lindsay. How y'all doing,
What's
man?
up with it? What's up with it?
What up, y'all? How y'all doing, man?
Good, we good.
Mm-hmm.
What's going down, man? So how the podcast life been doing for y'all, man?
Just to be quite honest and be quite fair, we're still doing the groundwork, learning, maneuvering, trying to figure out what we can do, get that backing. I don't even know what that word is. Backing,
Right?
Is that what I'm looking for?
Get the backing.
And just pushing forward. But we are the Ish We Talk podcast. We are on Friday or Saturday every week. We give you what's going on with the noun, as far as everything from entertainment to politics. We try to let everybody know what's going on right now so people can get informed.
Great conversations.
So that's the alternative factor of everything. Alternative factors like adversity, like different things that you talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So was it when y'all did the podcast live at Mama's Thing, right? Was that your first time?
We've actually done it twice.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, was that like y'all second episode, or what I'm saying is,
No, that wasn't our second episode.
so y'all been doing it right before y'all came to the center, right?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So like how many years now?
Well,
Like,
it's been
Over 2 years?
No, it's been a little bit longer because we started with a first podcast right before the pandemic.
yeah.
And yeah,
Congratulations.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah, she's not going to speak on it. I will speak on it. We started off. I actually got invited to a podcast.
And I wasn't on camera. I was the producer.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
she was producing, and I got invited on a podcast. That podcast, because of some discrepancies with a certain individual, that was defunct. And then we started the Ish We Talk podcast. And it was, I think it was one of those things where now, I ain't even gonna say now, even then, like we're pushing our followers, our backing, instead of trying to even focus on those followers and those, not to say that none of those followers can come over here, because we love you over here. We would appreciate you over here, but we wanted to set a new trend. One of those new trends was everybody's opinion getting spoke, and not somebody just always overlapping or over talking what somebody was saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was a whole new vibe, more positivity with the new podcast.
Right.
That's not new anymore.
Right.
But it was a lot of positive and negative with the first one. It was a lot of growing pains with the first one, and we parted ways.
Yeah.
And then we started from scratch with the new one.
Can y'all kind of elaborate on the growing pains?
So we,
I mean, y'all ain't got to.
I don't care.
Y'all know what I'm saying. Is y'all ain't got to get in the meat of it, but I'm just saying, just give it.
Oh, no, I give meat and potatoes. I don't know what I'm saying. You know me. I mean, come on, man. We come from the same cloth. You know what I'm saying? So you already know what I'm about to. Hey, anything you ask me, I'm gonna tell you.
So the growing pains. Kind of explain the growing pains.
Okay, so the original host, how it pretty much started was that he went viral on a particular post. And so he had always had it in his mind that he wanted to do a podcast. Well, my degree is in film, so this is kind of like my realm. So I was like, okay, well, if you want to do a podcast, I'll go ahead and produce it. So, I set up everything, and then we needed a co-host. So we had a couple people come through or whatnot. And then I was like, you know what, let me get my cousin Leelee. He does real good online. I showed him a couple of videos. He was like, oh yeah, I've seen him before, bring him through. Brought him through. It was instant chemistry. Had him come through a couple more times, and then we had a show, right? This person got drunk every episode. And yeah.
Now, disclaimer, I drink every episode. You know what I'm saying? But it's a difference between drinking and talking and being drunk and talking.
Right.
So he was drunk and talking.
Yeah. And you can kind of see it turn, as he progressed. And I didn't have a problem with him drinking. I had a problem with him getting drunk.
Right.
So me and him had a conversation about it. And he said that he will only drink one thing and not the other, because he was doing Crown and beer.
Oh, he doubling up.
Yeah.
He was doubling that thing up.
And they would be brand new bottles, a brand new case. And then by the end, it's done.
Wow.
So, yeah. So, and then we had a couple of episodes where he wasn't listening to the people that was on the show with him. We had a couple of episodes where he was kind of being disrespectful to women, including his wife on the show.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And then he was being just disrespectful in general once he got drunk. He was being disrespectful in general, like not listening. So it would get addressed because I would get feedback. And the feedback I would, forward to him. And that was the only negative feedback I would get was about him. And I'm like, I can't fire him. He's the main host. So I would talk to him about it. But even with talking to him sober about it, he did not necessarily respect my authority. It kind of sounds like South Park.
Respect my authority.
Respect my authority.
My authority. My authority.
But even though I'm the producer and we all, this is all established that this is what a producer does.
Right.
But he did not want to listen. And it's like, I can only do so much.
Right.
So then COVID hit. And with COVID, we were doing it sporadically. Then we started doing a couple of live shows because we pre-recorded that one. So we started doing a couple live shows. They went really well because me and him started battling music. And we did one without an audience. We did one with an audience. And they went really well. But then we started going back to the pre-recordings. Leelee had took a hiatus and then he came back. And then there was a situation that didn't have nothing to do with the podcast. And on top of that, people got COVID. And he was one of the people that got COVID after I was around him. And I was high risk because I'm a type 1 diabetic. Everybody knows this is not a secret. So him and his wife, who was my friend, that's how I know him. Him and his wife, even though they were asked, were they going to tell me, chose not to. Again, I'm high risk.
That's crazy.
Not to mention, he was around me, he was around my friend, he was around Leelee. And they're choosing not to tell nobody. But they're telling other people. And one of the people that they told asked them, are you going to tell Lindsay? The wife said, I'm only telling people that matter.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I would have walked away,
I
too.
love how y'all went.
Yeah, I would have walked away,
Like
too.
in unison,
I would
right?
have walked away, too. So
Yeah.
disrespectful.
It's very disrespectful.
That was disrespectful.
It's very disrespectful. And that person that has nothing to do with nothing, she reached out to me and she told me, hey, such and such got COVID, you know. And so then I reached out to a friend who I wouldn't call her a mutual friend because she was my friend, been knowing her all my life. But she became friendly with the wife through me. And then all of a sudden they started acting weird. But I had reached out to her because she had got COVID and she had told me she had COVID. And I was around her recently as well. And so it was kind of like a mystery where it came from, but we all was together at one point. So when I heard that he had COVID, I contacted her and was like, I think I know where you got it from. Well, she knew. And I'm like, why is it that you know? Because you already got it. So if you're only telling people that matter or people that need to know or whatever the case, why are you telling her and not me?
That's my thing. Why you just didn't just come out and tell? You want to tell everybody.
That's why I'm like it's not like you got herpes or something like.
But the thing is, when she said, "I'm only telling the people that matters."
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But we didn't have an issue, so it was kind of like, what are you doing?
Right.
You know. So, you know, when that person told me that she knew or whatever, you know, I said a couple words. One of them being that they foul. Well, I also told her, you know, when y'all talk, just act like I don't exist because I'm done.
Right.
You know. And she was like, oh, well, I think y'all need to get together and talk. No, I'm done.
Right.
And I specifically stated, I have to emphasize this because I specifically stated, act like I don't exist when you talk to her. She literally got off the phone and called her and told her everything that I said. But your loyalty is supposed to be to me. But whatever. So then she sends me a message saying all kinds of stuff. And it was just like, it's funny how you know how to talk now, but you ain't been talking to me for a minute. So, yeah, that was pretty much the end of it. We had a whole group chat. And before I even got in the group chat with this, after I told Leelee and I told my other friend what was going on, and we all got tested and it was negative, thank God, I reached out to Leelee and I was just like, you know, I actually want to end this podcast and start a new one. But I'm going to ask you, what do you feel? Leelee was like, well, I think we should at least have a conversation. I said, all right. I went into the group chat, asked, like, do you want to have a conversation? And he pretty much was like, I think it's at the point where it's pretty much no return, in so many words. I said, all right, bet. Let me get my equipment from your house.
Right.
I'm not going to get it, but Leelee, can you get it? And then he like went left to my, ain't nobody gonna steal your stuff. I didn't say for you that you was gonna steal it. I just asked if Leelee could get it.
He mad.
Right.
So do you think somewhere down the line that he was trying to sabotage it anyway?
It's a possibility. It's a possibility because the stuff that happened outside of the podcast didn't have nothing to do with him directly, but his wife put herself in it. So it could have just been like indirectly.
In-house, basically saying you could do this stuff yourself.
Yeah.
You don't need them.
Yeah.
Right.
And then next thing you know, he's trying to put some type of distraction or throw a monkey wrench in, like I said, sabotage.
Yeah. Yeah, because right before all of this happened, he was fighting me on a lot of things. One of them was the schedule.
Faking a fallout.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say. Faking a fallout.
Yeah.
Just so he can back away and say, well, this is happening. This is why I'm in it. And this is why I want to do it. Instead of coming directly, being authentic about it.
Yeah, it was pretty much showing that he really didn't respect my authority, because the craziest part about all of that was that he was really trying to fight me on a schedule. I'm like, we need to be consistent. We need to figure out a schedule. Whatever the schedule looks like is what it looks like, but we need to figure out a schedule. He wanted to fight me on that. And it's like, why are you fighting me on this? This is stupid.
So he's one of those people who can't keep a schedule.
So I really do think it went through a factor of this person that we talking about in general doesn't like to hear rules and regulations from a woman.
Yeah.
I really do think that's what it boiled down to. At the end of the day, like even in this whole situation, I'm like, y'all know me. I'm one of those. I'm gonna be peaceful until I can't be anymore. And that's what I tried to do that whole time. Once it got to a point where when I realized that Lindsay was really being affected by it, that's when it went to a point where, I'm gonna just go do that. And even in the situation where I was getting her things from there, I let them know I don't have no ill will for you, but I'm riding with my fam, whatever my fam say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it gets to a point where if you're not gonna listen to her, then who the fuck am I? I mean, it is what it is. It wasn't and again, no disrespect to that man or anything, but it was the way that it was being played. Again, I'm just gonna ride on family. Like, I was always taught, like, don't sit around people that talk about the people that you fuck with. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, all right, if y'all gonna do that, especially because I knew what was going on, like, thank God. I tell people all the time, I think I'm one of God's highly favored because I never got COVID. The whole time, I've never got COVID. But it was the fact that you brought me around it, never said anything, and then brought my cousin around it, who is a risk. As was the reason why I was like, well, I'm gonna, all right, especially with the encrypted group message that he was, because like she said, it was basically, I don't got nothing else to say. So if you ain't got nothing else to say, I don't got nothing else to say too. Ain't no ill will. We just gonna go to the next one. It just is what it is. So we moved on from there. She hit me up. She was like, let's just do it on our own. A lot of people getting a lot of responses from us going back and forth. So let's see what we do. So boom. In the middle of COVID, that's when we started the Ish We Talk podcast. Or excuse me, because I would be remiss if I don't tell the honest to God truth. That's when Lindsay started the Ish We Talk podcast. And
kudos to you.
Made me
doing your thing, boss lady.
She did all the groundwork, and she made me the host.
Yeah.
So I you know what I'm saying, I gotta give the just being totally respectful. She started it, she got the ball rolling. She tells me pointers, she gives me guides, and I try to follow through as much as I can.
Because you're a team player.
Yeah, but he's an awesome host. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be able to do anything, you know what I mean, without him.
So now y'all here talking shit.
Yeah, talking ish. Yeah.
So y'all see that game?
No.
See that Chiefs game?
That Chiefs game? Yeah, you know I did. You know, I shout out to Jazz. Jazz is a Kansas City Chiefs fan, and I love to see her fail.
So you love to see her fail.
I love to see her fail on that one. You know, and Bro's been knowing me my whole life. I'm a Patriots fan.
Yeah. Okay.
So I can't be that guy. Whatever.
Right.
Now listen. For everybody who is going to watch this, I'm from the town, so don't think I don't root for the Chiefs when they go to the bowl or they go to the playoffs. Don't think that. But my heart of hearts, when I played football, when I was playing football as a kid, I played for the New England Patriots.
Yeah.
So it's just something that's in me. It's always going to be there.
Yeah.
I can't deny it.
Yeah.
At the same time, I'm from the town, so if the Chiefs make it, I'm going to root for the Chiefs, but I'm going to always root for the Patriots. It just is what it is.
So
I'm a top-tier fan.
So how do you feel about the Patriots? What do you think about them this year? What do you think they're going to do?
I'm going to hope for the best. We have a quarterback issue. For me, I don't know what I'm saying. For everybody else, they can talk their shit. But for me, we have a quarterback issue. We have a great coach. So I'm just waiting on to see how that connects.
Okay.
I'm still trying to see how we gonna connect to.
Yeah, we got to connect because I seen
y'all
people on
just want to be famous.
Y'all famous. We trying to win.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Win.
Y'all make it sound good, but when y'all was going for a three-peat, why would y'all have a documentary? And I just have to ask this.
I mean, that's the NFL.
Yeah,
that's the NFL. No. That ain't the NFL. Y'all had to sign up for it too.
I mean,
it was y'all too. So why would y'all align yourself with a documentary when y'all lost? So now, like, I get it, cause y'all got chips recently, chips. But y'all have a documentary when y'all were losers. That is fucking crazy.
It don't matter
That is
because,
wild business.
because we still a dynasty.
And y'all are not. Y'all are not. Y'all wanted to be.
No, we is a
But
dynasty.
then y'all aligned yourself with in the immortal words of Cat Williams. Y'all, the way you align yourself with losers is great.
Only thing is this: we needed that first loss. I feel we needed that first.
Y'all
loss.
already had a first loss with my man Tom Brady in the bowl.
No, I'm
Y'all
talking
should have
about-
already been prepared for
I'm
this.
talking about Friday. We are, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about this season?
Yeah, we talking about this
I'm
season.
talking about how y'all had a losing season and still thought y'all was gonna be reigning champions.
We had a losing season and still won the Super Bowl.
Y'all had a losing season and lost the Super Bowl. What are we talking
That's
about?
this year. But I'm talking about last year when Kelsey was dropping the balls and we still won that year.
Yeah, we sure did.
We came through. That's one thing about the Chiefs. When we go to the playoffs, we going to the Super
Did y'all
Bowl.
have a losing season or y'all had a losing player? Because players lose they step.
We had a losing season. You just can't blame a player.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying
Oh,
is,
no, you can.
What I'm saying is,
You can.
that second what was it, the third Super
You
Bowl?
had Kelsey that wasn't on his.
It was the third.
It was pretty
Yeah,
rough.
and you had Kelsey that wasn't on his 1-2, but you had everybody else step up.
Yeah.
Now, last year,
The odds against-
mind you, no one stepped up. Now, I just told my girl this shit. I said the problem with the Chiefs is they rely way too much on Patrick instead of Patrick being able to rely on his team.
That's real.
That's the problem.
You see,
I give you that big
see
dog.
on Friday scrambling and down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was
He did
disappointed.
all that.
I ain't even gonna hold you, man. I ended up falling asleep.
We just need
In the fourth quarter, I'm like, man, what are we doing?
Because they just be like, okay, Patrick, what you gonna do?
There
They
you
like,
go.
God damn it, nigga, I don't know.
There you go.
God damn it, I don't know where's the coaching squad at.
Well, he is the captain.
But one thing about it is, they needed that loss.
Yeah, they need to wake their ass up.
You see,
Shit, they put me to sleep.
Chris Jones took accountability, man, and like he said, man,
When y'all are not protecting the quarterback, you're gonna lose.
Right. There you go.
When you're not gonna protect the quarterback, you're gonna lose. When you don't put these pieces in place, you're gonna lose. Now, this is from somebody who everybody watching this now. I am a regular degular Joe. I am, but I'm gonna talk my ish.
Yeah.
At the same time, dude, it is football players that's gonna tell you the same thing I said. If you rely on one man to win a game in football, you're going to lose every time. And y'all have gotten too complacent thinking this nigga's the god body of football. This nigga's just a quarterback. You know what makes him special? It's because instead of doing it like this, he can do it like this.
No,
But he made too much touchdowns too.
No, what make him special is he don't coming in and getting them Super Bowls quick.
Yeah.
That don't even make him special.
It's taking everybody else forever.
Yeah.
That don't make him special. You have to understand.
You have people trying to emulate his example. I've
That's what make Mahomes
watched
special,
watched
man.
other teams where quarterbacks try to hit that. You know what I mean?
Oh, what's his name just was doing it?
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, what? I want to say. Who? No, I'm talking about the Dallas game too. The Dallas
Yeah. They stealing his moves.
Listen,
man.
That man this Friday was listen. He was
building
making
teams.
touchdowns.
What I'm trying to tell y'all, because everybody y'all are saying what I'm saying, but y'all are trying to like double down.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, what makes Patrick Mahomes special is Patrick was doing shit that nobody else ever did.
That don't make
And
him
now,
special.
Listen to what I'm saying. Now everybody is trying to emulate that, so now everybody in the NFL knows how that shit works.
But they're not emulating no rings. They
You can talk about rings all you want.
That's what counts.
What I'm gonna tell you is what
That's
counts
what
is
it's for.
if you beat me in the Super Bowl, boom, you beat me this year. If I study all your plays, 1, 2, 3, 4 to 50, next year you ain't doing shit to me, Paul.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
No, that don't mean that.
No, that means a lot. And you know why it means a lot? No, listen to what I'm saying. You know why it means a lot? It's because now I studied you. You know what your team is doing? not trying to advance you. They're not trying to get anybody in there that is going to be bigger, stronger, and faster on defense or offense to help you. So all I got to do is worry about you. Because everybody else is going to be lined over. So you won the Super Bowl last year. I had the number one defense last year, and I didn't miss not one person. Not one person dropped off my team. So I'm still going to be the number one defense. And now I know how you play. Yeah. So now your ass is grass. Yeah, you know why your ass is grass?
But guess what?
Hold on. You got to listen to what I'm saying. Because now your ass is grass because you lost 3 to 4 of your biggest defensive line.
One words. I don't think the Eagles going to win another ring.
So now we're deflecting. So now we're deflecting.
I'm just being honest.
Hey, Gilly, you heard that? You heard that? So listen.
I like how we're no
Phat Baby said that the Eagles are not going to win. So hey, Gilly.
So when I'm
they're not going to win.
Right, we're in a whole other time zone.
So now we're deflecting.
We got a whole new accent
You
here.
see that, Barway? Now we're deflecting.
Because they think it's going to be Philly and the Chiefs again.
Nah, it's not.
Nobody said that at all.
Yeah, they did.
Nobody said that at all. But now you're deflecting.
What? Nobody said what?
Because now you're talking, and now we're talking about Philly not winning. I'm talking about your boys.
No, I'm talking about.
I don't think we were done with the Chiefs.
I'm just saying they think it's going to be Philly and the Chiefs again this year. That's what Sports Center's saying.
Yeah, Sports Center.
But
They say whatever they want to say.
I don't think Philly.
They think it's going to be a rematch.
Yeah, I don't think Philly going to be there though.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't think they're
That's
going to
my
the Super Bowl
opinion.
at all?
And,
okay. So why don't you think they're going to the Super Bowl?
Because they barely beat the Cowboys. Cowboys have stepped their game up. It's a lot of football teams now this year that's looking way better than they did last year.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? And they build it around us.
Yeah.
Any team will tell you that. They hate Mahomes.
Y'all
You
just
know
lost
why?
to the
Yeah.
Chargers.
You know what I'm saying? Because their buck came in there and did his thing.
Yeah.
Y'all just
But what I'm
lost to
saying,
the Chargers, man.
what I'm saying is, I didn't say it's gonna be us either. I didn't say we was gonna be there either.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is, I just don't think it's gonna be a rematch.
I don't think it's going to be a rematch either.
So we got to revisit this conversation in January. So who do y'all think will be in the Super Bowl?
Way too early to tell.
I'm still going
for
with the team,
podcast
with the
sake.
town, man. I'm going with Kansas City.
I'm
Kansas
going-
City and
hold up. In Baltimore.
You think Baltimore?
Kansas City and Baltimore?
Yeah.
You?
Now you heard it. Well,
Both of y'all?
I'm just saying Kansas City. I don't know who's going to
Kansas
go
City,
next.
Baltimore, mine.
Because at the same time, I'm looking at stats, man, and it's hard to tell right now.
Yeah, you can't
For
just
me,
like you said, it's too early.
It's too early.
It's
But
way
just for
too early.
podcast sake.
I'm just saying, just my opinion. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what I will say is, and this is, I'm not one of those analysts or anybody, but I will say, from what I've seen so far, watch out for Cincinnati.
I can go for that. I can go for that.
You know what I'm saying? Watch out for Cincinnati. This is gonna be a bubble buster for people. But truth be told, watch out for Detroit.
I'll take that. I'll take Detroit.
And then just to be quite honest and quite fair, just because, and it's not because I'm from the town, because I already told y'all what it is. But watch out for the Chiefs, just because of the resilience of the team that they try to put together. Even when they mix and match, they're still able to get to the playoffs. So those are the three people that I would tell people to watch out for. But again, it's way too early to tell.
Okay. Yeah. So what y'all feel about the Trump and the FBI situation?
Ooh. Politics.
You think they're gonna bring that shit to Kansas City?
I don't think we're in the top 5.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. Probably not even top 10.
So who they saying number 1? Chicago. Who's number 2?
I don't know.
Probably New York.
Probably New York.
I would say New York.
But I don't know why, because New York got they got police.
St. Louis.
They got more police
St.
officers
Louis
than
before
everybody in the
Kansas
world.
City.
Yeah. I think St. Louis is too, man. St. Louis is horrible.
Yeah.
They horrible, man.
Like number 2.
I can see New Orleans before St. Louis. I can see Portland too. And the only reason why I can see Portland is because of this factor. It's more of them in there.
Yeah.
Right.
They legalized every drug.
That's the same thing. That's the same thing with Seattle though. Seattle, they go up. They going up down there. Yeah, out there way.
Treacherous.
Yeah,
They treacherous out there.
When they said they was in DC, what they said it wasn't no. They said haven't been
No crime for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Well, that's because ain't nobody going outside.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
You know what I mean? Like they said that like the restaurants, the people that's going to restaurants and stuff, people that's going to movies and all that went down. So you're not gonna have an economy for it.
Mostly they wasn't going anyway.
But I mean, you're not gonna really have an economy. Yeah, crime is going down, but commerce is going down.
Right. You don't want the commerce to go down.
Right, exactly.
That's facts.
Businesses in them crimes rates, they going. Their houses are going down.
Yeah.
Things going down.
Yeah.
It's a buyer's market down there.
Look like into the new generation, but when we was out there, all this stuff was nice. In the 30s, you ride down for sale, dudes playing football in the middle of the island. It was nice. Christmas lights, yards cut, wasn't it?
Yeah, people don't. People don't understand that
And in 24
difference.
years, it's gonna be even more dilapidated.
So I hate to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but it is a 2030 a plan that they have where they are going to push more folks that look like us outside of natural cities. And put them more in those suburban areas. Because if you think, they've been doing that, but it's an agenda where they're trying to make now is going to be the majority of people that move out there that's in our hue, because that's how they can push more food deserts. Because a lot of even now, if you think about it, in the spaces that some people live in that are outside of the city, they have one or two grocery stores. So just imagine if we say, okay, boom, we're gonna pass a law where 60% of this is Section 8. So we're gonna get everybody out here, and then we're gonna take one of those grocery stores away.
Damn.
I mean, they're kind of doing that in the hood now too.
Exactly.
But let me ask you a question.
Exactly.
But they're kind of doing that already in the hood.
How about not get on Section 8?
How are you gonna tell somebody not to get on Section 8? And this is the thing. Ooh, I'm glad you said that, Mo, because this is the thing. How can you not tell a single mother of 4 children and two baby daddies that don't give a fuck about nothing, don't pay a bill, don't do shit, still stay with their mama, how you gonna tell them that they can't get Section 8? Because $68 for a 3-bedroom is way better than $1,300 when I work at McDonald's.
That's part.
How are you gonna tell her that? And it's not a stepping stone. This is real life. At one point, like with you, Mo.
Stepping stone. They ain't using no stepping stone for no Section 8.
So hold on, think.
But this is the thing, though, because if Trump gets his way, these people that are of sound mind and body, they're gonna get kicked off of Section 8.
Exactly.
That's what they're trying to do, right?
That's what they're trying to do.
So this is what I'm trying to tell. This is what I'm trying to say.
Because I've seen people be on Section 8, right? I'm talking about with just a person, and I've seen 2 different type of mind frames, several different, but I'm gonna just use 2, right? I seen the person that just used it forever, and still on Section 8, and their kids grew up, and they got kicked off because they couldn't be on it no more because their kids is grown. Right? And then I seen people be on it for like 6 years, it was working, stacked up, bought a house, moved, got off Section 8.
Yeah, I
and
been saying that.
They came to me and was like, what's the benefits of buying a house? And I told them, right? And they was like, well, my friends is telling me that I shouldn't because, and I'm like, what you mean? Like, girl, you gonna give up your Section 8? I'm like, don't listen to me. You know what I mean? but now they buy, and now they looking back and they like, I'm so glad I bought my house because I paid like $95,000 for my house, and now it's worth like $210,000.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? She like, and I.
But it's stepping stones to that, though. It's stepping stones to that.
Used it as a stepping
Yeah, but it's stepping stones to that. So I don't never fault anybody that's on Section 8 for this reason and this reason alone. If you work, say you work for Burger King. Burger King paying you $18.50.
Yeah.
A 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom is $1,100 now in the city.
Yes.
If I can get Section 8 for a 3 bedroom, 2 bath in Belton, that costs me $75.
Yeah.
Of course you should do that.
Yeah.
Especially as a single mother.
Yeah.
Of course you're supposed to do that.
Fact.
Now, should you be there forever? No. But what you want to do is you want to start off. You want to start off at McDonald's. You want to get your resume up, and you want to go eventually where you're somewhere where at least your salary or your income is from 60 to 70,000, and then you start working on getting you a house.
Right.
This is the blueprint. If you do that, and for anybody that's listening, because this is the blueprint I'm trying to do now, and I'm a 42-year-old man. If you work on this now, if you do it at 20, you'll be a millionaire by the time you become me.
That's
heard
facts. Yep.
So let me ask
He
you
dropped
this,
some
though.
Jews on y'all.
Let
He
me
dropped
ask
some
y'all this.
Jews.
Okay, what about the people that's in Section 8, struggling? You saying, the $8 an hour, whatever, less, but they got that motherfucking 2025 AOG in the driveway. Huh? Because we see a lot of that too.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
man.
I'm just saying because the person that got the AOG Benz in that driveway is calling you, for $300 for groceries for next month. So what you got to say about that?
No.
Exactly. No. But it's a big difference between being understanding where you at,
Right.
and then not understanding where you at. I've just being it's. So let me say this so everybody can understand. Ignorance is bliss. So when you don't know anything, it is fine to be ignorant. But when you find somebody to give you the tools and the understanding of it, and you still decide to be blind to it, you become stupid.
Yeah.
It is never cool to be stupid. It's okay to be ignorant.
Yeah.
You don't know it.
Yeah.
You can tell me, you can say anything about certain things. I'm ignorant about it. I don't know it, and that's fine because I've never even took the time to learn it.
Yeah.
But once I learn it, and I still say, I'm still putting my opinion there, then that, sir, means I'm stupid.
Yeah, 100.
Stupid ass.
It is what it is. And if you don't understand that, then that's the whole problem in a nutshell.
Yeah, that's facts.
I can tell, if I sit here right now and be like, hey, bro, check this out. This is what term life insurance does. And you say, man, fuck that shit. I don't want to learn that. Then therefore, you were stupid in term life insurance.
Right.
But if you've never heard about term life insurance, you're ignorant about it. And that's fine to be ignorant.
Yeah.
And it's the whole thing in a nutshell. If Mo tells me how to get your first house, hey, bro, this is what you need to do. Bop, 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 bop. And I say, hey, man, fuck that shit, Mo. I don't want to hear that shit. Then I'm now stupid. Because he just told me I was ignorant at first. Now I'm stupid because I don't want to apply everything that I just learned.
But you know what?
Right.
But you know what? There's a lot of people like that.
What?
Yes, it's a lot of people like that. And the crazy part about it is, you could be, like you said, giving it to them. It's like walking the horse to the water and trying to hit. Look, you got everything you need to know right here. It's right here. You can see it, but they don't want it.
Yeah. Now, you know what they say the white man should say? If you don't want the ninjas to know something,
Put it in
front of them.
There you go. Put it in front of them.
Put it right in front of them.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like now, I just feel like more black people need to govern themselves, especially like now, while they, because you got a lot of black people complaining about Trump. What are they doing? Y'all need to figure out the solution. Mm-hmm. Quit worrying about the problem.
Yeah.
Figure out the solution.
There you go.
Me and mine, we figured out the solution.
Yeah, because they sitting there talking about, he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that.
He's taking away this, he's taking away that.
But what the fuck is you doing?
But
they ain't moving.
That's really for the people that's comfortable.
Boom. That's why you took the words out of my mouth. Because I was about to say, the problem with when people say things like that is they too comfortable with being comfortable.
There you go.
You gotta understand, this shit moves every 4 to 8 years. It is always gonna be somebody in another regime, because what people don't understand is the president is just, He's a face.
That's
Right.
it.
It's the people that pays
He's a
him to
puppet.
be there.
Right.
It
He's a puppet.
runs the show.
Right.
So you gotta understand to
Exactly.
adapt. I tell people all the time, again, I tell people, because I'm a trainer.
Right.
The first thing I tell people, in the immortal words of Bruce Lee, you got to be water, my friend.
There you go.
Got to be formless.
I'm trying to
And,
tell
why,
you.
and why do you got to be
Understand
water?
that.
Because I know a little bit about
Yeah,
Bruce.
you gotta learn adaptability. You gotta
Because
understand
water does
adaptability.
what? Water's everywhere.
Water's everywhere.
I'm going to attain it everywhere.
But if you put water in a cup, it becomes a cup.
Yeah.
If you put water in a bowl, it becomes a bowl.
Right.
You have to be water, my friend.
Yeah.
Right now, we're going through a situation where, shit, it's a shot glass. That's how much they give.
No, for real.
So you got to be a shot glass. You got to know this. Boom, get it here, get it here, get it there, get it there.
Yeah.
And I'm not telling people that like I know the game. These
Yeah.
are things I'm learning now.
Yeah.
These are literal things that I'm learning now as a 42-year-old man,
Right.
because I want my son
Right.
to never have to worry about the bullshit I was
There you
worrying
go.
about.
There you go.
Right.
And
You know
the
what I'm
thing
saying?
is, you willing to learn and constantly go. It's because it's like an attorney. Any attorney, they'll tell you, I don't know every law. I just know what I know. And then you still obtaining that knowledge because you want it.
Yeah.
And those other
You gotta constantly
crumb snatching motherfuckers.
It's the thing. And so, so the thing that gets me when people tell me I just want to make enough money, or I just want to live comfortable, so I have enough time.
Yeah.
And that's 100% fair, and that's the 100% gospel, and it's the truth. Everybody in this room wants to have enough time.
Exactly.
Boy, and
But the
that's something you
problem
can't.
is-
That's something you can kind of pay, but you can't.
Yeah. So,
can't- you
so
can't-
the
you
big
can't-
deal
you
about
can't- you
time
can't
is
defeat time.
at the time. The big deal about time is what the fuck you about to do with it.
You see?
So if you think you about to
There
just
you
be
go.
like, oh, I got enough time with my kids, then you're giving yourself a false narrative.
It's like
You got enough.
it's
You
like,
got to make enough time to grow.
It's
and
like
move.
I heard Mayweather say 4 or 5 years ago. What you gonna do with your 24 hours?
Exactly.
Yep.
That 86,400 seconds a day.
You feel me?
86,400 seconds. When you break it down to seconds, you know what I'm saying? You like he said, 24 hours, you get 8 hours for work. Then, like me, you got an hour and 20 minutes to get to work. You're like, damn. Then you got 2 hours to come home.
Yeah.
Where's the other
Come on.
10, 12 hours? You got to come home, wash your ass, eat
No.
if you hungry.
Listen, the time you got, make it count.
Man, you got to make it count.
Make it
yeah,
count.
of course you got to make it count. I'm just saying about the shit that you do to try to sustain a lifestyle.
Because you got to think like this, man.
Just stay on task.
Look at
Yeah.
some people, man. They got the whole 24 hours and don't do shit.
Don't do nothing.
Don't do a goddamn thing at all.
So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
And be like, hey, can I borrow $1?
And even that,
You got Cash App? Can you cash at me 30 bucks?
for a man of your caliber or a man of your caliber that's constantly on the move. Even her, because she's in school now. Shout out to Lindsay for going back.
Shout out, man.
Shouts out to Lindsay.
Even in that, 20 to 30 minutes a day of learning something new is way better than hours of not doing
Man,
shit
you
at
better
all.
believe it. Come on,
That's what I
man.
be telling
Preach.
people. Like, because certain things I learned, when people be like, man, when you be cramming for it, like, no. If I'm working out or I'm chilling with my son, I throw on my headset and boom, 20 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, I learn it. I'm not trying to, because I know it's so much shit going on in the day, I can't afford that, but what I can do is afford this instead of just listening to the next thing Dr. Umar says, or the next thing that, you know what I'm saying, that Charleston White says.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to both of them for whoever they have.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I still want to be me.
There you go.
Authentically Leelee.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I can be authentically Leelee in what I'm trying to learn, I'll take at least 20 to 30 minutes a day while I'm sitting outside with my son to get this shit in my head.
Yeah.
I don't care if it takes me a year, 2 years, 3 years. You know what I've done? I've done a step way more than you did.
There you go.
Damn
So when you start asking me questions about something,
Yeah.
I can lay it all down,
Yeah.
and it took me 20 to 30 minutes a day.
Because that's what people they forget, man. If you just spend a little time a day, like I used to read a lot. But because of what I do now, since I'm here working trying to sustain everything that I've been building, shit. Man, the 10 pages I would read out of a 1,000, damn near 2,000 book, I probably try to read one or two a week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And revisit that and be like, okay, this is where I stopped.
I still read.
You know what I mean? I still read, but guess what? It's in small increments, but I still do it.
Right.
But guess what? Long as you do it,
Exactly.
you're gonna get to the end.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're gonna get to the end.
You're being productive with your time.
Shit. No.
Yeah.
Repetition is the father of learning.
Yeah, exactly.
So people irritate me when they tell me they read. I've read 7 books this week. Tell me about any one of those that you read.
Yeah.
And they're gonna jump all them bitches up.
Man.
Yeah.
Especially if I already read one.
Yeah. Oh man, boy.
If I already read one, you get to talking about, and I'm gonna be like, oh no, you got it from that one. You didn't get it from this one.
Yeah.
Because it took me months to learn and to read these fucking books.
Can I give you something? Can I give you something? Check this out. So, as y'all know, I've been in prison, so I had time. I had time to read. So I would have guys, oh man, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, oh man, 48 Laws of Power, Robert Greene. Oh man, you heard the 50th Law by 50? Man, I read that. Hey man, what is it about? Oh man, I only got to the second part. And I only read so far. Man, come on, man, beat it.
Listen, you know what they say, man?
Yeah, man, beat it.
It's like they say out of 100 people, let's say you're writing a book. They say out of 100 people, only 5 completed. You know what I mean? So that was one of me and both challenges when we was incarcerated to get that book done. That was one of our challenges. You know what I'm saying, though? But the beautiful thing was where Chaos had this book, a format on how you write books.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah.
And rereading it. And I'm like, hot dog, like my mama say. I'm like, man, we just common sense follow the format.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, man, I was always told to always keep a book in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
I go to Barnes and Nobles every month. You know what I mean?
I thought you. You say nothing about the book?
For real. Huh? No tomorrow? Real. Healing Hughes, no tomorrow.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. There you go.
Big shout out to
Big shout out to No Tomorrow.
My man is the actual writer. My man has wrote a book.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Yeah. Because that ain't easy. That's not easy.
That's top tier right there.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying, because especially in prison, it's a lot of distraction. It's a lot. You know what I mean? And how we did it, we was on the 30-day lockdown.
Oh yeah.
And we just was like, Bo was like, man, listen, let's write a book. We had just went to the store for it like that, so we got big food. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just that, like they say, reading is fundamental.
Yeah.
You learn a lot reading. Vocabulary, you know what I'm saying? Pronouncing words and everything. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people won't give themselves a chance, you know what I'm saying, to read. You know what I mean? And that's one of the most valuable things you can have. You know what I'm saying? Because look how many of our black people, generation of years, you know what I'm saying, they got F'd out of contract. You feel what I'm saying? Things like that, because they didn't know how to read.
Oh man,
Right.
Listen, think about this, and I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Think about when our ancestors couldn't read. I mean, it was like against some type of law or
They used to get beat for trying to read.
Right.
They
Getting
wanted to learn.
beat.
If they found out that they was reading, it was a rap.
So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the people who came before me, and basically encouraged me to read.
Hey, that's good.
Because when I was in prison, before I actually got my time, I ended up going to the hole. And when I went to the hole, I had this Harry Potter book, The Sorcerer's Stone. Man, listen. That's the only book I had in there. I had a half
Shout out to Harry Potter.
Listen, I had a half a noodle, had a little bit of sausage. That lasted me a week outside of what they was trying to give me. But that Harry Potter book was like a TV to me.
But you see though,
I read that book for 8 times.
but you see,
front and back.
in every solitude in prison, what the trustee come with besides with your food? A
Books.
fucking book. There
Yeah,
you go.
they had the book. They had the book rack come around.
That's, that's how I've read all restaurants in that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But I like the restaurant show, but I read all restaurants in that motherfucker.
The Shotgun Man.
Because I like to read.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I also like to educate myself too.
There you go.
That's one thing I love about reading. You know what I'm saying? That's why when Jasmine like, why everybody call you asking you questions about it?
Yeah.
I said, because I know my shit. You know what I mean? I'm going to take some time to find that shit out. You know what I mean? Because, you can't go off everything.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? You can't go off everything. So that's like when you just rolling through the YouTube. You're looking for something to see, for somebody to talk about. And you see, yo, Gotti just got caught at the mall. The fake.
No, listen.
You know
I'm
it's
in
fake.
I'm in the industry, and Phat Baby know this, and I call Phat Baby for politics. Phat Baby,
So will.
Because you gotta just shoot videos for people. You gotta know your politics.
Gotta know your
Things
politics.
going on. And,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
call Phat Baby quick, like, hey, Phat Baby, what's up? Like, yeah, bro, they I think,
Yeah. And he knows it. He knows it because he
I mean, because it's a great trait to be knowledgeable.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be politically correct when I say this. It's a great trait to be knowledgeable. It's a bitch nigga trait to be nosy.
Yeah.
Nah, for
You
real.
know what I'm saying? And those are two different
Nah,
things.
for real.
Oh,
though.
man, no,
Say that
that's-
again.
that's serious.
Say that again.
You know
for
what I'm
the
saying?
That's serious.
Say that again.
You know what I'm
for the
saying? It's a
But-
great trait to be
Hold
knowledgeable.
on.
But what if you're knowledgeable because you're nosy?
That means
No.
That's you being nosy
No.
in the right way.
No, I'm gonna tell y'all something.
You
I'm gonna
being
tell y'all.
nosy the
Listen,
right way.
wait a minute. I'm gonna tell y'all something. No disrespect to the ladies. That's for another conversation, and we want you to come back.
Okay.
Yeah, because we got something for y'all. We got something for the ladies. So our authentics. Be on the lookout for
not normal,
something
though.
special. No, relax, because it gotta be some more mediators involved. But with what he's saying, to piggyback off that, you know what I'm saying? Nosy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's certain things you don't do. You stay out of it. No, that ain't got
There's
nothing
certain
to do with
shit
it.
that ain't got shit to do. Now, if you're in a certain industry, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I'll just piggyback off bro. Bro's in a certain industry where certain things he needs to be in a noun about.
Yeah.
So when he becomes knowledgeable about that, then he passes it to you. He passes it to you. He passes it to me. He passes it to you. So everybody knows about that because he's in that industry. Now, he'll become too nosy when there's some shit that we don't even know about, where he wants to tell you, me, you, and you about, and it ain't got shit to do with us.
Yeah.
It ain't stopping our money. It ain't fucking with our kids. You know what I'm saying? None of this
Hey,
shit
listen,
is valuable.
Hey, Weedy was just talking about that today.
Yeah, when it becomes invaluable, that's a nosy nigga, and that's a bitch trait. I'm
see what I'm trying to tell you?
It just is what it is.
Because you got to think like this. Just like you was about to say about the women. No, ninjas have got worse than women.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And that's a problem.
You done got ninjas, man. To
I
sit
don't
up,
think
hold
they've
up.
gotten. I think y'all already been.
But now it's coming out. You know why? Because you got too many starting at 7 o'clock. And they ain't off that motherfucker at 6 in the morning.
That's crazy.
Talking about nothing. Oh, you see, what's his name? Just got those 28s on his truck.
Oh man.
You see
Yeah.
that motherfucker? Shit. He want 10,000 for the other rim. I'm making 2 off of it. You and this motherfucker. So they like the top.
Man.
Niggas don't be on nothing, bro.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
they gonna pillow talk you to death.
If it's not valuable, then why are we talking? And
But
that's
it
no
could be
disrespect to
valuable.
anything.
It could.
It could be valuable.
It could be in the industry that you're in.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
There you go.
if it is a part of your industry, if you're a brand that gossips, then that's your brand and know about everything.
Yep.
But if you're just a man that know everything, you are being nosy.
Is a
What's wrong with knowing everything?
And you need to get the problem with knowing everything is you putting yourself in other people's problems.
Listen,
That's
You
what
make
I'm
me
saying.
a wealth of knowledge.
Since we saying that,
that's like me calling you. Oh, that's like me calling you.
Okay.
Yeah. You see what's the name in the paper?
Yeah.
Look at your phone. I sent it to you. Don't that look like Tony? Boy, you know damn well that's Tony. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
But you
yeah.
may be gossiping when you call. However, when I run into Tony and I knew because of you that he got picked up and he was talked to and all that, now I know I don't need to fuck with Tony because Tony's out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's when being nosy is, beneficial.
Yeah.
That don't really got
Yeah.
that don't really got nothing to do with the politics of the industry though. The politics of the industry is more like, say like you a producer, right? Or and you got a studio, and you got certain, let's just say rappers, they come to your studio. Now you know all this stuff is going on. People will get killed left and right.
Yeah.
Beefing, it's not the same no more.
Right.
So you really gotta watch who you got in your studios, who cross paths in your studios, because people die in people's studios.
That's
Yeah,
facts. That's
exactly.
It
facts.
happens all the time. It just happens.
What's that podcaster?
I don't want to say no names, but it just happens.
But hold up, let me ask you this: that podcaster, what's his name? Is it Adams 21, the No Jumper?
22.
Yeah.
Adam 22, whatever his name is. Yeah, it's been motherfuckers pulling up to that shit. They had to check the shit out of it.
Politics is,
Yeah,
say like
he's a
if you
vulture.
as a-
He's a vulture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You gotta know who you dealing with because even though they'd be like engineers off limits, but let's just say they find out like, yeah, we beefing with them, and they go to Leelee studio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now you got people funking at your studio, so you gotta know your politics. And I heard this the other day with somebody who I build swimming pools with, right? Because some of the customers are dicks. You feel me? And you ain't nobody never deal with a customer that was just a dick.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
He was like, not only do you gotta do your customers choose you, you gotta choose your customers too.
Yeah.
Because your customers go to the
Yeah.
newspaper. You're like, oh, they go my. He was like, you gotta choose your customers.
Why you think I said? Why you think I said that, bro?
You gotta know your politics.
I said when,
And bro, I drop a name, Rush Roulette, Richard Rush, me and him used to talk every day. He was like, bro, I really wasn't paying attention to the politics. I'm like, bro, I just shoot videos for people. I ain't worried about that. No, bro, you gotta know.
You got
your
to.
politics.
Yeah, you got
got
to.
What if this person is beefing with this person and
And you shooting it.
Okay, so I'm gonna
You
give
shooting
you that.
the
I'm gonna
film
give
and
you
they
that,
pull up.
and I'm gonna raise you this because, like I said, it is no problem when you are in the industry and you know this. Now, this is when it becomes nosy. Say you know this thing about an individual, and you know this what goes down in their studios, or you know what goes down in their areas. Now, you a nigga that don't even be the fuck over there.
There you
You
go.
don't even be the fuck over there. But now you know everybody fucking business. Listen, this is what gets you killed.
Yeah.
When you get yourself involved
Yeah.
in some shit you ain't got nothing to do with.
Yeah.
If you know such and such happened at Chapman Recordings,
Yeah.
why are you telling Fred and Durl and such and such? Because you over here in Leelee's recording.
Yeah.
Don't bring that shit over here.
There you go.
Fuck are you talking
That's
about?
like that's just like they.
So
That's
it's more
what it
about
becomes.
what you do with the information,
There
not
you go.
necessarily being
Yeah,
There you
nosy.
go. That's like, you know. When something-
It becomes nosy
No,
when,
it's
you,
real.
when you start being that. When now I need to let Steve know. Now I need to let Boo know.
Yeah.
Now I need to I need to let Mo know.
Yeah.
Why do they
You're
need to know,
gossiping at
but
that
they're not?
point.
It's
the same
It's
thing.
nosy and gossip.
Nosy and gossiping is not the same
Shit,
thing.
for
I can
men,
be
it
nosy
is.
all day and I can keep it in the vault. I'm not gossiping not one time if I'm collecting the information.
Being nosy is asking you about somebody else's business don't got nothing to pertain me.
Ain't got nothing.
But I may need to know. I don't know if I need it
And
or
see,
not.
that's shit.
Because-
Say it again.
because-
I'm just saying, that's that woman.
I said, listen,
Y'all know we
she
put
has
that
to
on
come
women
back.
now.
Well, she got to come back.
What happened down the street at your neighbor's house?
Yeah.
What I'm calling you for, asking you
Hold on.
what happened down the street at your neighbor's house, I'm being nosy.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You're being nosy,
Podcasting-
but you don't know if you need that information or not.
Podcasting is not gossiping, and the reason why I say podcasting is not gossiping is because it's the industry that we're in. So if we gotta know what Mo does, we have to know what Mo does. Now, at the same time, if I was not a podcaster and I'm a dude that works the job that I work now, why the fuck would I know what you do, and why the fuck would I tell him about it?
It's a new form of entertainment.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole thing in a nutshell.
You're right. That's just like when what's the name said, and we about to get on that subject. That's like when Whack 100 was telling academics, he better apologize to QCP.
Yeah.
Or I got some shit that really gonna fuck him up. I got some shit that's really gonna fuck him up. So you hear that, Thug? You better apologize.
Yeah.
To QCP. You did that. You gave Glorilla her flower. You apologize to Glorilla. That you apologize to B, or I'm fucking you up.
That's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
Now, Whack 100 is like one of the top tier chatty patties that we have right now. Like,
That's what he do. He going just like look. They go. You already said this industry. He's going to go find that dirt on your ass. That's the industry he's in.
It's the industry he's in.
but he's a chatty patty.
He's a chatty patty.
But
He's
that's
in
the
that
industry, though.
That-
He's in. That's
his
what he
whole
do.
niche.
Now he in the
how
industry.
he takes care of his kids.
He is.
No, I just said this.
Y'all act like he wasn't that before.
No, he's starting off as
I don't
Ray J
know what he
manager.
is.
I know
He
he
started off as Ray J's
was
manager.
a manager. He wasn't just Ray J manager.
Okay,
He
that's-
was a manager.
manager.
But now that he's like putting it in the realm of getting interviewed on podcasts and shows and stuff like that, now y'all making it okay. But y'all act like he
I'm
wasn't
not
doing that
making it
stuff
okay.
before.
No.
I'll never make it
I don't
okay.
believe everything he said. Like I said, you will see these podcasters trying to get views. Like I said, lying, talking about Yo Gotti. The fans just got Yo Gotti at the Linux Mall. You can open that motherfucker up and push it because everybody like controversy.
Yeah.
But me knowing, come on, man. I just seen a motherfucker interview with Yo Gotti.
Yeah, so that would be clickbait.
There you go.
Yeah.
So that's just like when that shit, the dog trial was going on. You going through that thing, you going through these pop trying to get these views.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they just got Gotti at the you feel me?
Yeah.
They got everybody going to jail.
Yeah.
They just killed what's his name? Just lying. and
Lying
shit.
like a woman.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
False information.
Yeah, false information. Just like
be authentic.
Listen, just like the Yellow Beezy thing. Did he die?
Nah.
Did Yellow Beezy die?
Nah.
No.
Man, what the fuck is that?
See what I'm saying?
But no.
I never heard that.
But see, I listen. My long days coming home from work, I'm tired of shit.
you just catch whatever.
I take a shot. I take a shower and I go lay my ass in bed. So then I go on my laptop.
that bullshit.
Listen, I'm on my laptop. Then all of a sudden you see some Yellow Beezy killed herself at home. Something.
Yeah, nah.
I like what? What?
That's fake ass shit.
So
What
let's
the
just
fuck is that?
boil down to it like this. And most the people, when I say this, a lot of y'all or who are watching this are gonna hate me. But let's just boil it down to this. If you are making a living for yourself, doing that extra, doing talking, I ain't got no problem with you. I don't, because I'm a podcaster. So I don't have a problem with if that's how you making a living, that's how you taking care of your family. Go ahead and do that. If you're doing it for free because you just want to talk, then my nigga, shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
It just is what it is.
Yeah.
And if you making money off of it,
Yeah.
I'm never gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I can't hold you.
Yeah.
Because I still have to work a job.
Yeah.
So for me trying to shit on you, I'm doing a farce to myself.
Yeah.
But if you're doing it for free
Yeah.
and you're living under me,
Yeah.
then my nigga shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah.
With all due respect.
Yeah.
With all due respect. Get a bag first.
There you go.
And then, then do that whack 100 shit. But
Right.
if you just clocking in at your whatever spot and being the local janitor
Yeah.
and still got something to say about everybody the fuck else, shut your mouth.
Yeah.
It just is what it is.
But what if it's venting? Because, the janitor is going to know everybody's teeth.
All that bullshit.
So he said, fuck the janitor.
No, because the janitor see everything.
Right, they're going to know everybody's teeth.
And if the janitor is not calculating off of this to get a bag, tell the janitor to shut the fuck up. Because the janitor's going to end up getting himself fired.
Because if I need to know something that's going on floor 5 and I'm on floor 8, I'm going to go to the janitor.
And you're going to hear that for 3 to 4 months before that janitor loses his fucking job.
9 times out of 10, you know somebody that works on 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So they going to give you the information every day.
I mean, it may be a whole nother company, but I know Bob is the head of janitorial, so I'm going to go to the head of janitorial because he do all 10 floors.
Right.
So I'm going to be like, hey, what happened on floor 8?
Because it ain't gonna be you.
But then she gonna be a nose. She be a nose.
For everybody. So this is
I
what
may
happens.
need to know because I work on floor 3. Okay. It may be beneficial for the whole building.
Don't get a bag from it. What happens is the person that you're talking to, if you say something about somebody they fuck with or they are in the bag with already, then they tell on you. And then you lose your job. Or if it's street politics, you lose your fucking life. So if you're not getting a bag out of talking, shut the fuck up. Period. It just is what it is. If I'm going to be the janitor that does floors 1 through 10, and I see everything going on, I'm not telling you a goddamn thing. You know who I'm talking to? The people I seen fucking do it. Because that's who the people I want to elbow rub with. I don't want to elbow rub with the nigga that don't know what's going on.
Did y'all see that one? Did y'all see that on that one dude, man? He put it on Facebook. He's a workout dude and shit. and he was like, yeah, y'all, they fired me. You know, you know, he said, he said, so I'm telling, he said, so if y'all got a job and y'all doing this for y'all side job, man, they watching. He said because he said I motivate people to get they body together. You know what I'm saying? I'm a trainer. I do this on the side. He said, I did 20 push-ups on my on my boss's desk. She's the CEO of the company. He said, no, I just did 20 push-ups on there, real quick for my content. You know what I mean? And next somebody saw their content. He said, so now I'm walking off the job, I'm getting my
That's
thing.
crazy as fuck. That's crazy.
So, and you trying to blame your boss for that?
No, like that's his fault.
Now, he knew because he read the policy on there.
Yeah.
So he knew, but I'm thinking like he must be getting some bread
And shit.
because he really wasn't tripping about the job.
Yeah.
But he needed the job.
Nah, he ain't getting no bread.
Well,
He ain't getting no bread.
He would have quit a long time ago, right?
Right.
What he thought? He was getting some views and
Like,
likes.
he
He getting
the job.
sympathy. That's what he wants, sympathy.
Right.
Yeah.
He's using
He
that for
ain't gonna say
content.
that nigga's not getting no bread.
So what is he using it for? Content?
He's
Yeah,
using it
he
for
using
content.
and sympathy.
Right.
Because
that shit
Because
gonna
did
go
y'all
viral.
ever see him prior to that video?
that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Because it
Like, did y'all see him prior
if
to?
somebody that you kept on seeing, or if it's somebody that just popped up on your For You page.
Yeah.
Because if it popped up on your For You page, it's because he's getting sympathy plea at this point.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, all of that, I'm a personal trainer, I do that shit wasn't getting him nowhere.
Damn, what's he trying to do? Get a GoFundMe
Wasn't
or
getting him
something?
nowhere.
It's possible. You never know.
Yeah, not in this day and age.
He did 20 push-ups on the CEO's desk.
And he knew that.
Yeah. He knew. He definitely knew better.
And he said it on there. He said, "Yo, I'm on my boss's desk. Come on."
Yeah. That's crazy.
Because he thought that shit was going to get viral, and it got him fired.
Right.
So it's one thing to go viral. It's another thing to go get fired. Because there's people that went viral 3-4 times and still work a job.
You ain't lying.
Like, don't get it twisted.
Hey, don't we know one of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
And then the dude could have very well just asked his boss, and it probably would have been okay.
and
Yeah.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's one.
But the fact that you're doing it behind their back is a problem. Like, case in point, we see people that like are doctors and nurses and stuff. We see them all the time doing videos. Like, they have a whole TikTok realm of that. But remember a few months ago when a bunch of nurses that did that ick trend? got fired.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's because they were doing something against the policy. When in all actuality, if they would have done something that would have been okay, it wouldn't have been no problem. You know what I mean?
Closed mouths don't get fed. My favorite thing to tell people all the time: talk to me. I'll talk back. Talk to you.
That's
Hey,
just like
check this out. I want to do this
Did y'all
right
hear
here.
about-
Woo, woo, woo. Is it cool? If they say no, then I don't do it here.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear about the people, man, that worked at the grocery store? Caught this man stealing the shit, and 3 of the employees caught him. And they got fired for it. You know what I'm saying? So, because, that's
It's against policy.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So, they said people start going on them hard everywhere. So, they offered them the people the job back. You know what I'm saying? So, the people
But
like,
see,
nah,
this is
people
the
like,
thing. It is against policy because something worse could have happened. Like, if the person that they were subduing
Killed one of them.
killed one of them, or if the person that they were subduing got loose and killed them. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything could have happened and then the store would have been liable.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that you went against policy, because policy more than likely is let them go.
But they was so much on their head, they was willing to
Yeah.
hire them back. But they got
Right.
hired.
Because they got bad publicity.
So they
behind
went.
it.
So another grocery store,
CD player.
another grocery store hired them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it looked like good publicity for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the end of the day, it is against policy.
Yeah, because
I mean, it's a whole dummy
It's too
move,
much of a
period.
liability,
I'm not
and it's
go-
not worth it.
if I'm working at a store,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
a
going.
dummy move, period.
I'm not going. Man, I'm not going to say nothing. I'll catch you stealing. I'm walking right over there.
That's not my job.
Because let me tell you something.
Yeah,
Let me
that's
tell you
not my
something.
job.
Let me tell you something. Everybody know how crazy this world is. Them people will come back,
Yeah.
and they know where you work.
But I don't care.
I'm
If
not-
I work there
I'm
and
not-
I see you walk out with whatever, it is not my job to
business.
follow
Not my
you.
job.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
That's not what I
like
do.
that's
I'm not
loss
doing that.
prevention. If you're at Walmart or Target, that's whatever police department
Years
sits
ago,
outside.
That's like the dude that lost
Yeah.
his license, T-Mobile.
Yeah.
T-Mobile ain't pay for no funeral.
Right.
Yeah, so-
You guess
And
what
then-
they said?
and
They
then
use that policy.
Exactly. And then on top of that, they have something that's called like a Potter's policy. Some of these big places. I know Walmart has one.
Yep.
And that's when if you get fired or not fired, but if you lose your life on the job or whatever, they can cash in on your death.
What?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So they really don't give a fuck about you.
Depending on certain jobs.
Depending
on not all jobs, but
Not
depending
all
on
jobs, but certain jobs. I know Walmart.
Certain jobs
Yeah.
have group life insurance. As soon as you get there, that's an automatic benefit.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying? It can. They usually start at 150 racks.
Damn, I learned
Yeah.
something new tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if Walmart has it today, but I know they did have it at one point because they talked about it in one of the Michael Moore films, and that's how I learned about it.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm learning insurance now.
Well, I need to find that
Yeah.
out. Shit.
That's the thing. The whole thing. Listen, I'm gonna tell everybody the honest to God truth. Don't be a dummy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this ain't your business.
Yeah.
This ain't, know what I'm saying? This is not something that, know what I'm saying, that you're getting tax deferred from.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So if somebody's walking out with a lamp or a TV or whatever, that's not your business to get in tune with. And it's just the honest to God truth. They have
It really
contingency
is.
plans for that, though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
They can claim that.
I'm not saying, like, don't do your job as an employee. Do the job you're supposed to as an employee.
Right.
But they have contingency plans for that already.
Right.
So they're not worried about that TV going out the door. They got insurance for it. Don't worry about it. Don't lose your life forward.
Right.
Because, again, even speaking on the insurance, they already put in insurance. You already got group life insurance for a lot of jobs. If you don't do your due diligence and really go through every year where they go through your health shit and your insurance shit, if you don't do that where you're putting beneficiaries down or anything, if you have nothing there, then it automatically goes back to the company.
You hear
So
that?
that $450,
Yeah.
that $450 TV that you lost your life for,
Yeah.
would have gave Walmart $150,000.
Damn.
So be mindful of that.
Yeah, think about that, man. When y'all seeing people, man, stealing candy magazines.
Fuck that shit.
You know, all that stuff, man. Mind your business, man.
$2.35
You know,
to give a Walmart, even if they on
Mind your business, man.
on the lower totem pole was 20 racks.
Yeah.
So $2 for them to get 20 racks, ain't worth it.
Nah, it's not.
And then like check this out though. This real talk, and I put this on my son. Bro, I went to Sam's Club. My girl will tell you, and this was like 4 or 5 years ago, before my son was even here. I'm going to, if I can find a loophole and shit, I'm gonna find a loophole and shit. If y'all don't catch me, y'all don't catch me.
Yeah.
I had a motherfucker like, when he was putting my shit, when he was ringing our shit up, and he was stacking my steaks one on top of each other and ringing this shit up. I ain't got no problem with it. That's what he doing. That's what he doing.
Yeah.
Now when I walk to you, if anybody know how Sam's Club work, they look at your receipt.
Yeah.
Hit my shit, boom. Hit this, boom. And then he was like, hold on, I'm trying to find steaks. I said, what steak, Doc?
Yeah.
And I looked him dead in the face.
Yeah.
What's that, Doc? What are you looking for? And he looked at me and thought about it. He said, you right. Have a good day. Yeah. Do you want to get your fucking face broke right here? What I'm about to do is walk the fuck out of the club. Your little weird ass is not about to stop me. Over 2 or 3 steaks? I'm going to beat the shit out of you with them steaks and I'm going to still get in my car. The fuck are we talking about?
Right.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah.
You realize at that moment, he didn't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
He tried it
Go
first.
take these steaks.
Right, you got
he
it,
was
boss.
like, I want to blow some of these steaks. I said, what steak, Doc? And he looked me in the eye and realized, yeah, I might get my mouth busted. Oh, you're right. Go ahead and go. Yeah, get the fuck on out of my face.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. I didn't ring myself up, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He did that.
Yeah,
Hey, talk to him.
Hey, we need to bring y'all back here on the Authentic Social Club, baby.
yeah,
I love
for
it.
sure.
And tell the people where they can find y'all, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
You can find us everywhere, but mainly on YouTube at the Ish We Talk.
It's the Ish We Talk podcast. It is with me, Leelee, my host, Lindsay. I'm also on Instagram. Look for me on Instagram at Troy Hughes 82. Also look for me on Instagram as the official Parker Bros. As well as on TikTok, look for me as Parker Bro Ish Talking. You can find me there. Leelee 6860. I have many handles. Just look for me. If you see this beautiful ass face, like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And I'm on social media everywhere at L_Ranelle. And that's L_RANELLE. And definitely follow him on TikTok. His TikTok is popping. Yeah.
Good night, Authentics, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
We out here, and don't forget to like and subscribe to
Push
the
the button.
Authentic Social Club podcast. Push that button, subscribe.
button.
I keep telling y'all, we got heat for y'all.
Make
And
us all
always
YouTube
go
ready.
to the Authentic Social Club at gmail.com, the Authentic Social Club at gmail.com, and we out.
We out.
Thank you for having us.
Exactly.
Yeah.